How's it going, everybody? This is Craig Bush Rocks. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to talk about some PlayStation 3 games. If you're out collecting PS3 games, something you got to look out for is different variations of games. I talked about this before, but I'm going to talk about it again because when you're out collecting games, you got to know what to look for. There's probably still other variations, even in the games I'm showing right now, that's probably out there that I can collect. That's the joy of collecting PS3 because the hunt never ends. But I do have an initial complete collection of my North American PS3 collection. And, I got to replace some greatest hits with some normal ones and stuff like that. And, I got little bits and pieces I got to do. But if you're collecting PS3, these are some of the games you can look for when you're collecting. We're going to start off with a good old outlier right here. Some Uncharted games. I've showed these before in pickup videos, but now let's talk about it in a video where if you're collecting, yeah, there's a lot of variations of the game that you can collect. We'll just start off with the normal ones here. So let me pull them out and yeah. Okay. So you got your Uncharted Drake's Fortune. Not for resale, so I'm guessing this was a pack-in game or something. But this is the not for resale version of it. But pretty cool. Awesome. Good old Uncharted. Then you got Uncharted 2 Among Thieves. 5 out of 5 stars. Not a greatest hits version. Nothing like that. Check that out. So these are the things you got to kind of look for when you're collecting. You got your basic games. These are all over the place. Uncharted games are a few bucks a piece anyway, so just keep that in mind. It's just when you decide I want to go for a complete collection, just keep in mind there's other variations that you gotta go for. So you got these. Then we got the Game of the Year editions of 2 and 3 here. So we got Game of the Year edition Uncharted Among Two, number 2. So got to keep that in mind. Got the greatest hits version right there, or greatest hits Game of the Year version. Yeah. I'm gonna do a garage video tonight, I think. Can't wait. But then we got Uncharted 3 Drake's Deception Game of the Year edition right here. Pretty cool. Now I'm gonna look down real quick at my games there, make sure I got them all. Because yeah, they're kind of scattered right there down underneath there. Make sure there's none up there. Okay, there ain't. Well, pretty sure I got them all. Here's the last thing I picked up, I believe. This is a Uncharted Dual Pack. That was a place out there in Wyoming. I forgot the name of the place, but pretty cool game store. But this is a dual pack right here of Uncharted. I added to my collection. And this one's got Uncharted Drake's Fortune Greatest Hits. So you got the greatest hits of the first one. And then you got the greatest hits of Uncharted 2, the Game of the Year edition. So pretty sweet. So yeah, pay attention in class, everybody. And like I said, there's probably other more variations of Uncharted that I don't have and stuff like that, which is fine. If I see them, I'll scan it, see if I got it, and I'll check it out. But we'll go for a couple more here. I could pull out a whole bunch of games. I just pulled out a small stack. Let's go with one that really caught me by surprise. Doing my lists and everything, and come to find out there's more than one version of this game anyways by doing my research, and that's Naughty Bear. Now there's my original copy of Naughty Bear that I bought day one when it came out. There's Naughty Bear. Pretty cool. Awesome. So if you're going to collect, you got to get Naughty Bear. But that's nice. But you would think, after Naughty Bear they got like a DLC one. They got Naughty Bear Gold Edition. Includes a full original game plus all 3 DLC characters. So you got the Gold Edition. Now me collecting the PS3 at the time, I thought this was the end of all the Naughty Bear. Nope. As I do my research and stuff like that, and come to find out they had another version of Naughty Bear, and lo and behold, I had to go grab it, and that was Naughty Bear Double Trouble. This one includes the Gold Edition and Panic in Paradise. So now you got all the DLC on this Double Trouble version of Naughty Bear. Now, collecting for PS3, they're not expensive, super expensive. You can do it. It's not like collecting PS2 or some PS1 games. PS3 is getting there. It's going to get to the point where it's going to, I think the prices are going to jump up eventually, but not yet because it's not considered old. It's not, when I'm talking about like Nintendo 64, but give it time. If you're going to collect PS3, now's the time, good time to do it. It's kind of calmed down on the PS3 side of things. I can find PS3 games all over the place and be good, but so that's three Naughty Bear games right there I found so far. With my luck, there might be this Super Gold Edition I just don't know about yet. And now we're gonna go with a couple of variations. I showed these in multi-packs with movies and stuff like that, but you wouldn't know. Let's go with the first one that you wouldn't even know it if you didn't really pay attention, and that's Lego Marvel Superheroes. You look at these two, they look the same. They really look the same. Now you reverse the back of it. If you look closely, it's a little different. If you notice, right there, that's the this one includes the Hulk and the Agents of Smash. So this Lego game right here, if you bought it, it just has the single individual Lego game, stuff like that. You wouldn't know nothing about it. Always pay attention on the back of it. And on the back of this one, includes full bonus episodes. So yeah, it's got 3 things on there. So it's got, you look at this, you turn it around, it's got 3 bonus episodes. So it's got Ultimate Spider-Man, Avengers Assemble, Hulk, and Agents of Smash. If you bought this new, you wouldn't know that there's actually 2 discs in there. So always pay attention at the back of the game and stuff like that. So when you do open it up, it's got a two disc in there. You got one that has the Lego game and one with the bonus disc. Pretty sweet. The last game I wanted to show, kind of doing my research on collecting games and collecting them, is John Woo's Stranglehold. Because when I started collecting, I thought I was good with this one right here, John Woo Stranglehold. Just a regular version right there. I didn't think they had another version out there. Lo and behold, I found out they had a collector's edition. We'll get to that in a second. And right there you can see it just looks normal. Cool. But then you find out there's a collector's edition. Now you got to pick up that one. It's John Woo Collector's Edition includes the full-length film John Woo's Hardboiled, but it's not. There's no 2 discs in here. This is just a 1-disc set. So when you still look at it, it's still 1 disc. So if you're gonna buy it and stuff like that, make sure you check it out to make sure it's got the movie on it. And so always double check that, because it's maybe in colorblind. I think it's different color version discs and stuff like that. So that's the only different variations I think that there is. A disc is slightly different color. One's like black and one's like red. So that's the outright difference in this. But when you look at that one, it's got the movie on it. So yeah, just a cool little video on if you're collecting for PlayStation 3, those different variations that got multiple copies and stuff like that. Uncharted is a good old outcry, but there's games like Call of Duty that does it. Probably oh god, what's another one? All I can think of right now at the top of my head is Call of Duty, but there's a lot of games out there that does this. I mean, really does this. You got the movie-based games, but there's a whole bunch of those. Oh, my phone's ringing. Oh well. But yep. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you don't like it, give me a thumbs down. Comment down below. Are you collecting for PS3 games? Are you having that fun times of trying to do your research and finding games that you didn't think that had multi versions of it? Yeah, make sure you let me know in the comments below. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell icon. My Aunt Gloria, she called up. I can hear the voice message downstairs. But all right, and then I'll check y'all in the next video, everybody. I'm gonna do a garage video working on my car. All right, see you later. Bye, everybody.